All right. Make our way to the first stony blockade. We got one here, directly in front of us, right at the slope. Now that we have that, how do we do this? Is this a oh, drill? There we go. How does this work? Oh, we place it here. Oh, and that's like a one-time use sort of deal. Okay. Drill charge. Destroying a rock wall to clear the path uses up one drill charge. You craft them in the workshop. Okay. So I at least took the initiative to... I think I have 2. That's a... traction point we can use. Down here. This looks like a more rupidium. Oh, absolutely. 100% more. And actually, looks like we can drill this. Is that what I'm seeing on the ground there? Is we can actually make a mining outpost for this stuff? We have 85. Kind of tempted to skip all this on the ground. Still need a climbing hammer if we want to take up some of these elevated surfaces. Go back out this way. I'm gonna save that last mining probe we have.
Okay. This is not good.
Definitely not the best.
We are surrounded.
How are we supposed to make it across the lava?
Damn it. So much for plan B.
Alright, develop a new plan. We have a path this way. Pick up the metal while we can. Traveler pylon is used for structures for exploring terrain far away from the base. When built, it works as a fast travel point, as well as a regular pylon connects to other structures. It comes equipped with a charging station for replenishing suit energy. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Lots of extraction points. This. Oh, that's some of that, whatever that is. That's cool. What is it called? Can we... Okay, so that's just break down to minerals. Got it. This is just metals. Go ahead and use the other one for this. The cool thing about the drill is that it doesn't use...
Hey,
Oh.
what's this? Huh. It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
Find an altar that knows anything about anomalies. I don't want to touch them. We're not going to be able to get through any of these. Alright, so if I move, I don't have to walk slowly, but I can at least be careful around them. We can jump down here. It looks like we need to get the scientist involved. Like, I was gonna go for botanist. It looks like we need to do research with the scientist side of things. I am gonna make, can we make the science or the travel pylon by default? Why won't it let us place that one? I guess it needs to be connected to something in order for us to use it. There was a different path over here. Check out. Ooh. I don't want to get super close to them, but I want to get close enough to where I can get the minerals off the ground. And looks like we need to basically come up with a different mining outpost thing. True energy, that one. There's somewhere I can drill for this?
Hey, man. We're running out of storage space.
All right, that's a fair bit. Oh, I see. 475 out of the 480. Me picking up one more gonna. Okay, so we still have some room. Definitely gonna have to solve our encumbrance issue back at the base. I guess we head on back. Got a lot of rupidium. We'll go ahead and investigate the or look into the scientist. Not enough storage space to pick up the metal. That's fair. And our miner isn't going to be able to give us the supply unless we make some room for it. All right, so let's get back to our command center. Build all storage. How much of that? Okay, so wow, okay, that added a bit. That went to 600. That is good. Good, with the dormitory up there, knock that out. Edit. Oh, okay. We don't have enough metal for that one. It's a fair good point that we don't have an elevator to it. There we go. And let's see, base mass. With each built module built makes your base heavier, which means we're gonna need more organics to. Okay, but we need to go to the quantum computer. Look at the scientist as well. scientist and research new technology. The path is science. Maybe it wasn't the most profitable decision, but Lena supports it. She said she loves our camping getaways, and the way she listened to you when you told her your plans for your PhD project motivates you like hell. You said you can't pursue the path of science. Let's go with that path. Can't wait for my sickness to officially go away. Still kind of have a sore throat and having to cough a lot. It does not feel great. Alright, so Jan Scientist is being created. Let's see. Storage-wise, we got food-wise. Look at some time here. Hate to waste all of the time. We got 196 organics still. Go after some metal if I could. Wonder if I can help him out by getting some of that ore. I wish there was a way to make another rich deposit there for us. Organics, rock blockade. We definitely seem to have a zone down here. Shallow minerals. Wait a minute. Was there something down there I didn't see? Didn't notice if there was something back there. Mineral deposit. Okay. So it looks like if I want to try anything, maybe the best route would be to go up the hill and see if we can find any more of those minerals, because the minerals will definitely help out. It'll help out Marie. Alright, so just race up the hill. I mean, we could always go for more metals. You know what? Maybe we'll just do metals. We'll go for the minerals later. Okay. We got the minerals. We got 98 more minerals. If I head all the way back here, according to the map. Oh, wait, that's... That, oh, those... Okay. So, those minerals, the ones we can't get to because of crazy anomalous stuff. I don't suppose we can get by them, can we? That feels like that's touching. Oh, that's doing something to us. I don't like that feeling of being absorbed into an anomaly. I played enough Stalker 2 to know to be afraid of that stuff. Clearly, we need to definitely get some more storage in elevators. That, or we gotta put the minerals to use, you know? Which is fine. Nothing requires the enriched ore, though. Seems like. I think that's the one next to the minerals. You are tired. Yeah, absolutely. Incoming radiation. We already got that handled. 60% done with that one. Then we go ahead and hit the head, or the hay rather. Well, you know what? We can talk with the miner now. Hello, Jan Miner.
Hi there. You doing all right?
I don't know. All right, I guess, but I'm still trying to find sense in this plot twist.
Doing great.
You're dealing with it really well. Great job.
Huh. Long time since I heard those two words put together. But yeah, focusing on the work helps me keep my demons at bay.
Don't hold back. Best cure. I don't like that one. Don't push yourself.
Don't push yourself. You don't need to prove anything.
Really? It's hard when everybody takes you for a useless loser.
Not a use. You're not a.
You're not a loser. You were just unlucky.
Oh yeah? What about your other body doubles? Were they unlucky too?
Well,
what difference does it make if I don't even know who I am anymore?
relax. You're still the same dude, but you have both arms now. You're healed.
Doesn't feel that simple.
Don't worry about it too much.
No. I'll try.
But hey, Jan technician go down in the room. He hanging out. Does he like hanging out with the sheep? I built a dormitory.
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for.
Hallelujah.
I hope you sleep well tonight.
I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization.
Sweet dreams, then.
That news about our way around.
Okay, I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is vast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it.
Holy shit. What now?
Find a way across. Try to back out.
I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve?
So now I'm smart, huh? Well, actually, I do have an idea. We could build a research lab and see if we can come up with anything useful there.
Working on it.
Let's give it a go.
Absolutely. All right, so let's go to bed. When we wake up, hopefully, scientist will be. We might not be able to get much out of the scientist because he's probably going to be coming to terms with his reality unless he's been living a pretty kick-ass life. Maxwell. I'm assuming this is the guy above Lucas.
Hello?
Jan Dolski. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Feeling like it's the voice of Geralt, the Witcher.
Yeah. I still can't get over it.
Their families have been informed. They're grief-stricken, as you can imagine. But the deaths of their loved ones will go down in history as part of a pioneering discovery. Your discovery.
So, do people know I found Rapidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Of course, yeah. No reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I can see you're a grown man, Jan. And you understand the stakes. I don't want to put pressure on you, but... failure is not an option.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rapidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rapidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
I don't care. I don't believe you care about me. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I feel like, mixed feelings.
I have mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but I feel like a line's been crossed.
You certainly have a chance to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
The old game about rats. I'm gonna go with Albert Who. I really don't.
Albert who?
A great writer and philosopher. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate Rapidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now. Constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dolski.
When he said Game of Rats, if this is actually the voice of Geralt, I wonder if that's some sort of like a reference to Tales of Iron.
Okay, you're buttering me up for something big here. Let's cut to the chase.
Hard-headed. I like that. You've probably noticed how different Rapidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
Afraid it might not withstand the journey. How come it?
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that. The only sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth. It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
So, you're afraid the Rapidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting Rapidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking. Constructing a Rapidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
At the time to do it.
Listen, you're very convincing, but I'm afraid I just won't have the time to do it. I need to find a way forward before the sun comes up.
You're losing faith easily. Look how far you've come. You survived the landing. You found Rapidium. Then you branched yourself and managed to get the base moving. Would you really be happy with yourself if it all went to waste?
Waste? Wow. Is that what you consider saving my life?
Your life, my life. Let's face it, all it is a predetermined string of events, distorted with myriads of random, meaningless decisions. We spend centuries looking for some kind of sense in it, some kind of meaningful pattern or recipe. Still, no satisfactory answer comes. Until, once in hundreds, maybe thousands of years, a chance appears to make a leap in our understanding of reality.
Whew. What can I say?
I don't know. But whatever you make of it, let me bare my soul to you. I think these are rare moments that matter. So, enough talking. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
The landing.
Do you know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
What? But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan. Do you have any other questions?
Good.
No. I'm good.
Should have actually asked about the altars. I wanted to know what
Then
they
we only have one more
plan to
issue
do with the
clear.
altars after we get back to Earth.
What's that?
You can trust me and Lucas completely. But if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of your altars.
Yeah, no.
What? Why?
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
I don't like the sound of this.
Rapidium Arc, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now. Your secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing. Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
Right. So, now we have the ability to build, I'm assuming. Our research lab. Yep, we do. We actually have a lot of metal on me. Can we? I wanna look at maybe potentially moving some stuff around. You know, like I feel like some of the stuff definitely. Definitely could be moved around a bit. There goes that. Machinery build. You do research lab. Underneath the quantum computer. Go. Then we can also build a... Can we do the social room? We don't have enough minerals for the social room. Rupidium arc requires 120 rupidium. Oh, we also opened up some space, which is really nice. A greenhouse would be really nice. Oh, geez. The greenhouse takes up a lot of room. Didn't realize how much room that would take. That'd make sense to put that across the street. Across the way from the kitchen. Say street. There we go. All right. I think we're in a fairly decent spot with the stuff we've been building. Gonna head over to the womb and wake up the scientists. Oh, he even has a different outfit.
Hey.
I think it's the first one we've seen with a different outfit.
Well, I'll be damned.
Oh, not angsty.
You okay? Surprisingly okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing.
I love that they 3D printed some specs.
Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What? How much rupidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough?
Yeah, let's go with what he wants to
You bet.
talk about.
There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which could only lead to one conclusion: that my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found rupidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right. Impressive.
Wow, you're right. That's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information, and that's the interesting part. Yeah, our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board, but there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong? The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
Rest first. Get to work immediately.
You have to get our research lab running at once. We need to make some improvements fast if we want to succeed. Then I guess the sooner I start, the better. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
And now it occurs to me that we haven't actually looked into the DNA sequence of how this guy lived his life beforehand. Let's go ahead and assign him as well to the research lab. We also need
I
oh,
spotted a few. Makes me wonder if you're not trying to break things to look busy.
uh-oh.
You're bored enough to start conspiracy theories.
Oh,
I can
okay.
find you something to do.
Oh, so, okay. I thought at first we were going to have to, like, take place in that one. Oh, this is cool. So we actually have the, oh man, the greenery. Greenhouse looks freaking awesome. Oh, it even, like, showers all over the stuff. I want to make myself to the quantum computer. So we need to go down in the communications room. Wait, did I... Oh man, went down one too many floors. I do want to check out this research lab though. Let's see what the scientist's life was like. I don't think I read. 27, research comes out first. You give Lena a wave as she walks you to the bus for the airport. She's gonna be fine. It's only a few months and she's busy with her own project anyways. You love the way the two of you can give each other space. Of course, it would be great to move out of that student's dorm already, but research comes first, always. Drifting apart, the equations on your blackboard stir mixed feelings in you. The result is not what you expected, but on the other hand, you feel the familiar tingling in your stomach. Maybe onto something completely new here. I completely forgot about Lena. You wanted to come and pick up her things from your place. You need to call her and postpone. 30, a breakthrough. This is it. You knew it would be a breakthrough. First, the grant, and now, a serious investor. How about enlarging the team, getting an office mate? New set of clothes. You can't go on looking like an underpaid post-grad student. Gotta be a lot of business meeting ahead of you. 30, eyes on the prize. Could your research really contribute to finding rubidium one day? Going in direction of nanotech and space exploration could increase the chances of that. Get focus. Success is corner. 33, you both changed. You look at her in astonishment. Huh, is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. Looks like she's gone far too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how young and immature you were back then. Like ages ago. Good to see she's done well for herself. Pinnacle at 34. You read the contract over and over again. Allied Corp. Base mining missions want your tech on board. This must be the pinnacle of your career. You worked so hard for this. Well done, Jan. Now, let's go get to work. Alright. Wait. Did I, is that all of it? Hold on. I think maybe I may have stopped too early. 34. There we go. Getting on board the data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for this failures? Gone through it with the whole team and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly. You've heard rumors that in their race for success, Allied Corp sending just about anyone on those Dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board. Just one final radio check and you're good to go. Time to sort this mess out in person. Okay. Now we've officially seen the whole entire story for him. Alright, so he chose to pursue science instead of keeping his relationship with Lena. Research lab. What do we have in the research lab? Cheaper batteries. Okay. Mission. Crossing. Okay, yeah, we can do that one. We'll leave him from that one. Recycler module that produces organics daily. The more people in base, the more organics are produced. Base maintenance workplace unlocks a second workplace in the base module economy. Enriched metals efficiency, mining and refining rich metals faster. Okay. All seems like good things to research for sure. So yeah, we can do that one. We can't queue up anymore. So we're researching that one. That's good. And I want to say we probably need to look at what is the shoot battery. That's what uses those charges at the bottom. Radiation filter, climbing hook. Mining outpost. You know what I didn't see is what I didn't see whenever we were doing the research. So you know what? I wonder if we can talk to the scientist. Where's he at? Scientist is upstairs. I want to see if he can talk to me about the anomalies.
Look at this beauty. Jan gave me my old lucky multi-tool. Cool. Our own greenhouse, huh?
I found something peculiar. There we go.
I found something peculiar on the planet. What exactly was peculiar about it? Everything. It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation. Yes. We could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity. What are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interral. The what? Interral. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field, creating a so-called proximity plane.
Yeah, it totally felt like it. I believe it was such you're clear of it. Yeah, I'll go with the first one.
Yeah, it felt like something was materializing from out of nowhere right in front of my eyes. Let's keep our heads cool. It's just a theory. No one's ever proved it right. If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been a puncture point. The spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics. We need to learn more about these peculiarities. Inform me at once if you come across another one.
I've come across a lot of them. Static anomalies. There we go. Are common on the surface of the planet. They are immobile and rather harmless if handled with proper care. However, if the careless four steps into one, they will suffer from radiation surge. Okay. So, look for more strange phenomena. Okay. We got 74 metal for name. I am kind of thinking we also start the process of having the botanist. Radiation filter. The radiation barrier can't work without radiation filters. One radiation filter powers the barrier for 1 day. What barrier? What's our organics? Organic. Dude. Oh, mining outpost. Absolutely 100% need this. There we go. I am definitely going to be working on those 3.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
There we go. We got 3 more mining outposts. So we can do that. Probably gonna want to make these as well. All right, and where is our? We need to go to their quantum computer. Making sure. Keep on. For whatever reason, usually it tells. There we go. Quantum computer. There we go. Now we have what we need. Go ahead and get the botanist. Botanist, guard, miner. Doctor. Doesn't seem like we... Oh. Oh, yeah, that's everything. Branch limit reached. Okay, so we can't make any more... Oh, I see. So we're going to have to hold off on the botanist until we have the go-ahead, I'm assuming, to make more branches ourselves. So enriched metals, organics deposit, Fidium deposit. Got a medium climb for that one. That's probably where our best bet is for that. So we'll drop out of this. And we'll start heading towards the mineral, and we can even make a traveler's. Or, you know, we don't need a traveler's thing. So what's the point of the... Now that I think about it, what is the point of the traveler pylon if you can just swap to... You can move to a pylon or mining outpost whenever you want. I'm assuming it's because you can put the... Like, make a stopping point for a traveler pylon somewhere else if you want. Pretty... That's the best case scenario I can think of. We're here. I don't know why I always get hooked up on that rock. Go. I want to come here. Actually, before we do anything, it wants me to find other...
Huh. That must be another one of those cargo drops. Except that doesn't look like the crew's personal luggage.
Damaged chip. A chip found in a cargo drop. Perhaps it can be repaired.
Might be worth checking out. Huh. Looks like some kind of device. Maybe there's a way I could use it.
We do have things here, okay. They can like almost reach out and touch you. Metals, okay. Takes 2 energy. Oh, I didn't make the climbing hook. I'm a big dummy. Okay, so we need to go back up the hill. And desperately do need to make the climbing hook then. You know, the suitcase up here. Skipping rope and a band t-shirt. Okay.
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay, so we have another pathway potentially. Where's this circle back to? Okay, so where the organics field is. We definitely need to make that grappling hook if we can, though. Let's head back to my backpack. Powering down for. Guess I need to make another suit battery. We can. Wait, why are the mining outposts not here? Oh, wait. Want to over in that direction. There we go. Okay, so this one's definitely for minerals. But we need to get those outposts built so we can do this. Apparently I didn't sit there and build them. I thought I did. I guess I am wrong. I guess we'll head back to the base for now. And make the suit. Or make the suit battery and the climbing hook. All those things. Wait, no, I absolutely made those things. I know I did, because I queued them up. I queued them up for research in the workshop. I queued up 3 of them, and I worked on them, and then I made 3 of the other things. So why do I not have them in my possession? Did I mess up somehow with my building? You nothing. Okay. Oh, I think that's what it was. I think I had see what it was. I had queued up pylons, not not what I actually needed. I'll overwork myself just a little bit. Technician, one of your altars is suffering from radiation burns and affects his ability to work. See, altars can get better much quicker if they rest in the infirmary. Jan technician. What is he working? What do I have him working on? Day shift maintenance. So how does he have that? You know what? Assign him to you for now. How does he have radiation burns? I didn't send. It's not anywhere where there should be radiation. Oh well. I guess we'll go ahead and call it a day, and then we'll go out and make those outposts. The call. Definitely, oh, I think we have. Go to the machinery module. Radiation barrier. Oh, that might be why. Infirmary requires 60 minerals. So we definitely need to drill up some of the minerals in order to get radiation burns away from him. Oh, is this? Oh, okay. This is the radiation burn. Okay. Ah, okay. That makes more sense. I get that. 90% done with the way to cross the river, so that's nice. And we got 2 mining outposts. Also nice. We need to get some more, we need to get a thingy for this. Prove that. Do the drill cartridge, because we definitely need to make a pathway to our organics as well as our minerals.
Hey, there's something I gotta tell you.
Oh, definitely makes it more necessary for us to get those minerals.
How are you?
Talk to him about that. Something you want to talk about?
Hey, you wanted to talk about something?
Yeah,
What is it?
I need something to, keep me going. I feel like shit.
What do you mean?
Is it about his
The arm
addiction?
that I lost in an accident. It's weird, but it hurts. I mean, fuck, it hurts.
Doesn't phantom pain work the other way?
Wait a minute. Isn't phantom pain supposed to work the other way around? Like, if you had an arm and then you lost it, then it hurts.
What? I don't know. It's your arm, not mine. Damn, everything is so fucked up in here. I am not some kind of wimp, so if I say it hurts, it really fucking hurts, alright?
I believe you. Yeah.
Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Alright, so, there's only one way to deal with it, right? Numb the son of a bitch.
What are you talking about?
Painkillers, what else? Tramadol, hydrocodone, codeine, or that shit you doped me with before. That should do the trick.
We give into it, though.
What? I'm not giving you any more of that stuff. It's too strong.
Come on, bro. I'm not a kid. I know what I'm doing. Spent half my fucking life on painkillers.
That's exactly why I'm not giving you more. They're highly addictive, and I don't want your head messed up.
Oh, come on.
This is probably just a psychosomatic problem. You're still in shock after waking up with a different body.
Psycho what? Just give me those goddamn pills.
No, it's all in your head. Just wait it out, and I'm sure it will pass.
You know what? Fuck you, sadist.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely going to cause problems later. That's going to be rough. It's also going to lead to some stronger issues with him not getting what we need. But I guess for the time being, we need to head back out. We need to make those outposts for the minerals and the organics. But that's also going to be it for me on the stream here at twitch.tv/SharkinbearTV. But again, if you've been tuning in and you like the stream and you want to see more content like this, I am also posting these videos over on YouTube, which is where I post most of my content. So that being said, if you like this content, you want to see more of this game, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Feel free to follow me over here on twitch.tv/SharkinbearTV. If you're on the YouTube side of things and you want to check me out live, this is a weekend stream for me, but I do intend to do some through the week streams, especially with the summer being here as it is. I'll be able to invest a little bit more time in all that stuff. But that being said, you guys take care, and I will catch you all in my next video. Later.